Hello, I'm Armin Budish. Welcome to Golden Opportunities.
Today, we'll meet a woman who's back in action after solving her back issues. Then we'll create a sweet treat that will blossom by Valentine's Day. Incontinence is more than inconvenient. We'll share ways to stop the go. Plus, should you buy into pension buyouts? We'll add up the alternatives. And little-known money-saving tips to boost benefits from Social Security.
It's time to get GOing, so pull up a chair and join us at our kitchen table for Golden Opportunities. We've all suffered through occasional back pain, and boy, is that a pain. But luckily, it goes away. Now imagine feeling that pain not for a day, a week, or a month, but for years, 10, 15, 20 years. That's what Martha Ross experienced until she went to see Dr. Nola Boot at the Solon Spine and Wellness Center. They're both here today to back up the claims of back benefits from lumbar decompression. Thanks for joining us both today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Martha, let's start with you. I'm glad you're able to be sitting here with us today. Give us the back story of your back.
Okay, about 10 years ago, about the time that I retired, I started having a lot of back pain, and I found out through some MRIs and so forth that I had stenosis of the spine, and along with that, I have some other issues. I do have scoliosis, and I have some bone spurs also. So altogether,
how painful was your back?
Very painful. It limited my mobility. I couldn't do with comfort. I couldn't do the gardening that I like to do. We do have a farm, and it was difficult to do some of the chores on the farm. And even standing was a difficult thing for me.
Did you try various treatments?
Yes. I went to some physicians, and they suggested that I try some physical therapy, which would last maybe for some time. I also took a lot of over-the-counter pain medications, as well as medications.
Prescription drugs?
Yes, that were prescription.
Any doctors talk about surgery?
Yes.
And that was recommended?
It was recommended, and I just decided that there were many other options, and that I would try those before I would ever go into surgery.
And one of those options was Dr. Abboud?
Yes, it was.
All right, Dr. Abboud, so you saw Martha, she came to see you. What made you think that she would be a good candidate for your lumbar decompression technique?
The fact that she had the disc degeneration, the stenosis, and just her quality of life was impaired. And after doing an exam and a consultation, she was a great candidate.
And we're showing a picture of what happens with the lumbar decompression.
Yeah, the decompression opens up that disc, and it brings blood flow in there, and once blood gets in, the disc can to some degree start to repair itself.
So Martha, were you, when he described this process to you, were you immediately convinced this was going to help, or were you a little skeptical? What was your thought?
Well, he explained it so well to us that I didn't really have, I was probably an instant believer.
Okay.
At least I felt like it was worth my time and my effort to pursue this.
And you've been treating with Dr. Abboud now for, you said, 4, 5, 6 weeks, something like that?
Yes, it's been 4 or 5 weeks.
And tell me now, is there a difference in your back?
There is a difference. I am without pain many, many days, and I'm able to do a lot of the work that I couldn't do before. I can now change the sheets on my bed, which I had a very difficult time doing. I was in pain constantly through that.
Are you still taking the prescription drugs?
No, I am not taking prescription medications now, and even over-the-counter medications I'm not taking nearly as much.
Are you improving still regularly?
I still am improving. I'm a work in progress. I will continue to see Dr. Aboud on a regular basis, I believe, and
it's a great story, and so many people have back pain. Thank you both for coming in and telling us your story, Martha.
Oh.
Thank you, Dr. Aboud.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks to Dr. Aboud, there are many success stories like Martha's. I've even had folks come up to me on the street to tell me how he has helped them. So if you have chronic back pain, you don't have to be a chronic complainer. Give Dr. Aboud a call to see if he can help you. My thanks to Dr. Aboud and Martha for joining us today.
For more information, call the Solon Spine and Wellness Center at 440-248-5070 or log on to www.solonbackpain.com. Next, a rose that's a treat to sniff and eat.